Hello. So as of late, my letters to Santa have not been returned or answered. My Christmas tree ends up pretty empty. So I thought I would go the public route and let Santa know what is it exactly I would love for Christmas this year, okay? Number one would be the Amazon Echo Pop. This because I'm learning Spanish, as you should already know, and what I would really like, I just had this strange fantasy of me interacting with this smart speaker. So basically, when when I'm trying to wrap my head around Spanish, I would like wonder, wait, what's this word in Spanish? What's that word in Spanish? Is it this? I'm thinking this, and then I'll have to go in front of my computer, my laptop, and research it. So it'd be really nice that while washing dishes, I'm thinking, what's Spanish for washing dishes? Lavarse, something like that. And I can just ask, hey, Alexa, what is Spanish for washing dishes? And then she could just give me the phrase, or I am washing dishes. I would think that sometimes, right? I'm trying to get into the habit of, being able to articulate what I'm currently doing in Spanish. So, hey, Alexa, what is I am washing dishes in Spanish? And it will just tell me, especially if if I think it one way and, there's a correction there. And I like that interaction instead of, drying my hands to look it up, things like that. That's pretty much the only reason I would want the smart speaker for. The fact that you can talk about it and talk to it and get facts out of it, And I'm a very curious girl. I have a habit of just Googling anything that comes up to my mind. So I think the smart speaker would help me there. Number two on my list is Sabrina Carpenter perfumes. I am very much a Carpenter from the moment she put, what's that song called again? Dun, 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 dun. Well, maybe I'm not so much a Carpenter. I already forgot the name of the song, but Feather, yes. The Feather song I love. And from that song onward, Sabrina, oh, no, I lie. What's the other song called again? All because I like a boy, right? Meant to be about the love triangle that the media framed her in with Olivia Rodrigo and that boy from High School Musical, making her out to be the villain, basically. So yeah, I have been a Carpenter since then. I think her songwriting is A1. I like her branding as a pop star very much. And from what I understand, she had a perfume line, and she has caramel, she has cherry, and she has a pink one. I don't know what it is, but I know that I would really like them. I think I would want the Sabrina Carpenter caramel. I think I trust her sensibilities when it comes to scent, and I would like to have one of her perfumes this Christmas. Another thing I would love is a sewing machine. I am a beginner's sewing machine, right? Because that's what I would be, a beginner. I really wanted for a very long time, since I was a child. Listen, throughout my life, I had opportunities to learn how to sew, but not being able to grab the opportunity. I've had the opportunity at just learning how to craft clothes, basically. The first time was all the way back when I was a child, my tender years in Antigua, and there was a sewing class, and I was interested, but I never really initiated, or my memory is foggy here, but maybe I wasn't just able to go, right? Maybe my schedule, the time these sewing classes were available at church, I wasn't able to participate. I'm thinking to another time where at school, okay, there was, at school you have to volunteer. You need I think 40 hours of volunteer hours to graduate. And me and my friend were looking at learning how to knit baby clothes for babies for volunteering, and that would give us a skill and also be a really good cause. And my friend went along with it, but I didn't go along with it for some reason. But I remember being interested, so I just don't know why. I think it had to do with my schedule. I think my schedule, it was conflicting with my schedule at the time. So this time around, I'm really into how do I say this? I like mid-century fashion. I like clothes. I like silhouettes. I like the type, how I say this, I have an affinity to the type of clothes where it would be more convenient that I know how to make myself. And I'm very attracted to those types of sewing videos, right? Mid-century clothes, 90s clothes. I would love how to learn how to just create my own clothes, right? Have an idea and put it together myself instead of, going to a scavenger hunt in the concrete jungle to put together an outfit, right? So that would be ideal, a beginner's sewing machine. I would also, I would also want a guitar for Christmas, a beginner's guitar. This because, so when I was a child, it goes back to childhood, doesn't it? I was like 11. I strictly remember being 11, and I made my mom get me a guitar. It was a pink guitar with butterflies on it to finally learn. For some reason, I never learned, and I have a very stained memory of that guitar always being in the trunk, in my mom's trunk, and my mom having complaints that she got me the guitar and I never played. It's kind of funny. You're learning a lot about me, okay? Okay, first I made my mom get me the atomic wings and I only ate it one bite. Now, I made my mom get me a guitar and I never learned to play. But I'm still serious about that, right? I would love to start composing music. When I was younger, as a hobby, I was really into writing songs. And I feel like and I still have the songs burnt in my brains, the songs that I wrote. And I would like to get into that again, songwriting, just for myself, just as a hobby. And what would really help to become an efficient songwriter, instead of thinking of the beats in my head, la, 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 right, the melodies, it would be great to have a guitar to start creating those melodies. So a beginner's guitar to first learn and start using it to craft melodies for songwriting. That would be fantastic. That or the piano. Piano's later. Maybe a guitar. A ring light. This was the ring light I was going to use for today's video. But as it turns out, you guys, the ring light doesn't even stand up, right? It's missing a leg. It's supposed to be 3 legs. Okay, but that's fine because I think the lighting is okay and nice and cozy. However, I would want one of those bigger influencer ring lights that I see behind the influencer. I think I can make good use with those, because even with this, I still had trouble getting good lighting. So I think a bigger one behind this camera would really do the trick for me, I want an upgrade. So that's why I would like the big ring light stand for Christmas. And another thing I would like for Christmas is some white Nikes. Do I really have to explain this? No, I don't. I don't have to explain any of this, but I chose to for some reason. I don't have a lot of shoes, if you have noticed. And when it comes to buying another shoe, I prefer to get something that I can just wear every single day, and white Nikes, as you can believe, is completely ideal. And what do you call those? Air Force Ones? I don't know terminologies, okay, but the Nikes that are just completely white, I think that's Air Force Ones. Would really like that, just to put on, just for everyday usage, For everyday usage, I wear my black Steve Maddens, and those are more high tops, and high tops I wouldn't say is fitting for casual wear, so I would need an official casual shoe, and I think white Nikes is it. Would really like that for Christmas, okay? Another thing I would like, number 8, would be, how do I even describe this? I have a fantasy of a well-organized fridge. So I already have an egg holder, okay, my own egg holder for my fridge. I already have 2 jugs, one for my juice, one for my water. I have built into the fridge are these inserts for my sodas, my gut health sodas. I don't really get soda, okay? And basically, you guys, I think I would like just more fridge stuff. Any fridge organization stuff I know I would be grateful for. Sometime later in the year, I really hope I can put together my genuine dream fridge, And another thing I would like is some new glasses, some new frames more like, I have a bunch of Ray-Ban frames that I've had forever, which is why I picked it, right? I got these Ray-Ban frames that I could just have for a very, very long time, and I still have it, but you know, it's looking a bit worn out, and even the lens have scratches on it, and I'm not even sure if the lens are accurate for me. So I would at least want to get new frames. And the style of these Ray-Bans are very hipster style. You know, it's a bit outdated. So I would like to look into something else, something more feminine. One moment. Are you okay? ¿Está bien? Aprendo español. ¿Bien?
El jabón se cayó.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Are you okay? Is that está bien? Let me see right quick. See, this is why I need Alexa. Are you okay? In Spanish. Oh, I got it. Kind of. It's estás bien. Oh my goodness. I'm so proud of myself. It's estás bien, not está bien, but I'm glad that I'm glad that I was almost there, you know? Fantastic. So what's está bien? What did I really ask her? Okay, let me do this. Oh dear. This good? Oh, I said está bien. I said this good. Yeah, I figured. Did I say this good or did I say are you good? It's estás bien. Okay, all right. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, yes. New glasses. Okay. So number 10 that I would like for Christmas is a typewriter. Okay. Let me explain something. When I was in either college or high school, okay, I used the typewriter. Well, let me go all the way back. Okay. As you guys know, I'm looking to write for the next year, really focus on my craft as a writer. And I'm thinking that one thing I know about me is I cannot stand writing in the computer. It feels like a sin. That's not even the way to say it. Basically, I don't think I can think straight. Story doesn't come out of me well when I'm in front of a computer. Story comes out of me well when I am using a piece of paper, and I had discovered before that story comes out of me well when I have a typewriter, you know? When there's no technology to distract or to access, all I have in front of me is my thoughts and this typewriter waiting for my thoughts, right? I think I work very, very well. So I'm thinking that for Christmas, I would really like a cheap little typewriter just to start typing down a story in. Okay, I think that'll be really, really cute and good for me. And I am familiar with the typewriter, right? When I was in school, I don't know if it was high school or college, I used a typewriter at my local library, and you know, I have a strong feeling that the library have got rid of that typewriter because it was making noise, right? It was very noisy. So imagine a quiet library and suddenly the typewriter is going off and the librarian's like, what's making that noise? And they see this teen girl using the library's typewriter that nobody uses, you know, and it's cute. And what they're gonna say to me, like, hey, don't use the typewriter, it's loud. Why is the typewriter there? It's there for our use. But I'm so confident that they removed it as soon as it was there. Like, that's way too loud. Okay. And it never crossed their minds before that I was way too loud for the library until this weird teen girl thought to use it. I think that's funny, you know, but yes, I would like my own typewriter now that I've experienced the one that they had in the library and how fun that was to use, okay? And now for number 10. As you guys know, I don't really have a car. I've had a car before. I've had 3 cars so far in my life. All of them used. Don't ask me where they are now. Like, wow, how time has flown from me having 3 different cars and now having none. But yeah, my dream car would be a Toyota hatchback, right? Nothing fancy, just a Toyota. Again, I'm really drawn to the things that last forever, that is high quality, that I can use forever, you know, just pure utility. okay? And from my research, that says it's either a Honda or a Toyota. I think I'm more familiar with Toyota's brand-wise. You know, there's a strange affinity your girl has to those. So, you know, a hatchback Toyota would really make my day. And yeah, that's my list. And listen, about this list, I am not in a position where I can get these for me at the moment. It would be fantastic if, you know, this video reaches out to Santa and Santa goes ahead and drops me one from the sky. But, you know, definitely I look forward to, you know, bit by bit fulfilling this list throughout 2025, right? Because it's nothing crazy, it's nothing fantasy, it's all very basic stuff that I would like for Christmas. Okay, and that's it. Goodbye, and let me know down below what you guys would like for Christmas in the comments below. I would love to hear it, okay? And tell me why, all right? Bye-bye.